Elizabeth Warren did not have the Super Tuesday that she was hoping to, even the hopes that she probably had yesterday. In her home state, she finished in third with 21.6% of the vote. A big gap between her and Bernie Sanders in second, let alone in first with Joe Biden, who trounced her there. That's her home state. She has to run for re-election eventually. And total math, the delegates, let's bring up the count there after Super Tuesday. She's got 36, that's true. She's narrowly beating Pete Buttigieg now, but she is not even it's not even a third place at this point. And so I know this is like bullying or whatever, but that's the electoral math. It is a race between two candidates. That's all it is. And it is possible that is starting to be accepted by her camp. Warren flew home to Boston late Tuesday after a Detroit rally. She has no public events scheduled for the day. A senior campaign official told The Hill she would meet with staff to gauge her remaining chances, and her campaign manager, Roger Lau, sent out an email saying, we are obviously disappointed, and we're gonna announce shortly that Elizabeth is talking to the team to assess the path forward. So does that mean that she's dropping out? Not necessarily, but the odds look like they have gone up significantly.
Usually when you're meeting with staff, not usually, in cases that I've seen, when you're meeting with staff, somebody's writing the letter or writing the script. And we just have to make sure we have it right and edited it and make sure that we proofread it and everything and make sure everything is fine, because I think it's coming. Where's the path?
And there's no path.
Yeah. I mean, unless she's looking to regain on Super Saturday.
Yeah, and look, if you're still a Warren fan, I know you're very angry at me for saying that there's no path, but you know numerically there is not a path. And so she has to decide what effect does she want to have on the race. The effect she's gonna have is not to win it. That is gone. But what is she going to do? We'll see. I could make predictions. I will say that what I had been advising her camp to do for the past few weeks to salvage her reputation and goodwill of the left in the Democratic Party, that door is mostly closed at this point.
It seems kind of tough at this point. Like, a lot of times if someone is this level of a candidate and then they potentially have a place to be as, say, a running mate, which I don't think she's interested in, I gotta be honest. But even if she was, of the two candidates that are ahead of her right now, I kind of think she doesn't have a lane with either one of them in that position.
Yeah. I mean, could Biden think that bringing her on as a VP would help him to get some of those supporters? Maybe, but I wouldn't put her for Joe Biden's top 10 VP picks. Right. Maybe she makes like 10 to 8 or so. I mean, I was expecting they would come out with Kamala Harris announced this morning. I think it's certainly, it's likely in the wings.
I'm thinking that's it.
Yeah.
I was thinking that when Kamala dropped.
Yeah, well, we'll see. For more political news, breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/thedamagereport. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.